Hello, Bethel. It is indeed my pleasure to greet you again as we talk about a few things. Before I get into my real thrust of what I want to talk about, I want to just say to you, I know these days are something else. People use words like unprecedented, out of this world, something else. Most of them are understatements because we're going through quite a bit right now. We really need to know what we're doing and how we do what we do well. You're getting too many emails, you're getting ramshacked with a bunch of letters and texts and things. And I know, and if anything else, you're ready to reopen. You're ready to go back into being together. And I am too. Before I tell you what we're doing, I have a few things to tell you. First thing, keep praying for our nation. In light of the killing of George Floyd and all the senseless killing that's been going on of people of color, I want to just say this right here. Let's love one another as Jesus commanded us to do. Condemn injustice, condemn hatred, condemn racism. Let's get this thing started right. Parents, speak to your kids. Adults, let's work this thing out between one another. Pray that we don't miss the point that we need to be lovers of one another. Also, let's keep praying for our nation. I want to share a quote that one of my vendors sent to me, and I don't know who wrote it, but I really like it. I know all of you join me in condemning racism and intolerance, but condemning it is the easy part. Change is the challenge. For everyone who is hurting today, please know that your friends and colleagues stand with you. Please know that we all want to work this out together to make our world a better place. United we stand, and divided we fall. That's a great word, and I want to make sure you hear that. Tomorrow, Sunday, we're having drive-by communion here at Bethel. Make sure you get part of that. We're pushing this because we want to make sure you can come by. It's an extended meet and greet. You drive by the church, you don't get out your car, you wave, we'll do communion with you, say prayer with you, and make sure everything works well. It's going to be a great time for you to just say hello. Also, next week, starting Monday, we start our week of prayer and fasting. And I'm really looking forward to this because I want to do something that really is kind of out of the norm. I would like the entire church to do one thing. Read the book of Daniel. Just read the book. Read the book. That's going to be our prayer focus for the week. We're going to do the first 6 chapters, but still, I want you to read the book. Read Daniel's story. Read how for 70 years, he was just a prominent figure. As a teenager, God changed his life, and you see what happened in all these things. His 3 friends are with him. It's a great thing, but I want you to join me in doing a big Bible study with our week of prayer and fasting. Every night at 7 p.m., we're going to meet at home at Bethel in our resources page and our prayer line. And we're going to pray together for an hour from 7 to 8. So I want you to come with me. Be a little short word for you that somebody's going to be giving that word. Make sure you're part of that. Now let's talk about reopening. I'm sure that's what you really want to hear anyway. I want you to keep in mind these 2 pressing dates, June 20th and June 21st. That's a Saturday night and a Sunday morning. Wow. Let me tell you how this is going to work. We're not going to meet this Sunday coming, or Saturday or Sunday, this coming week. We're not going to meet the next week. We're doing preparation work. And I want to explain to you why I made this decision with the leadership to do this way. Believe it or not, we're preparing things for your return. You will notice where I'm standing right now. This room you've never been in, and probably some of you probably never will go in it. This is our media room. And it's a room where we do all our sound, we do our television, our live streaming. Everything is done in this room. And this is getting put together to a place to where we can function and function well. Because if we're going to be live streaming, which we are, and we're not going to stop that, we want the best product we can put out there. So to Javier and his team, they've done a great job. And this is only part of what we've been doing. We've been doing extra cleaning. I'm telling you, extra cleaning. Extra sanitized areas, hands-free items around the church, aesthetic appeal for you when you come back. We want you as Prince and Princesses of Bethel to come back and know that we really want to give you a royal greeting when you come back. Now, on June 14th, which is 2 Sundays from now, so that everyone will not be hindered from that interruption, we're having a few people show up, but these people are here for a purpose. They're here to do some training. They're going to be trained because it's not going to be same thing as we've been doing. It won't be that way. We'll be teaching our ushers, teaching our parking lot guys, our lobby people, our greeters and hosts, how we do things. They're called the plug ministry. Parking lot, ushers, greeters, and we want to make sure we get that in there. And we have a primary reason of training and making sure that we can have everything in place and ready for you when you come. We will still live stream on that day as we will on the 7th. We're going to live stream from now on. That's going to be part of it. But for us returning, we've got to make sure everything is correct and right. We're providing a new service for you. This is a surprise for you. On Saturday the 20th, listen, same service as Sunday, but guess what? You have an option the way you can come at that time. We have to follow our social distancing rules and our spacing, and we're going to do that. But on Saturday night, we're going to bring it up a little bit. We're going to invite you families, young families, you older families, any one of you come so that we can be a part of that. We encourage you to begin slowly returning to Bethel, not really trying to make it such a rush because we want to make sure everything is right. So Saturday night at 6 p.m., we're going to start with our Saturday Bethel worship service. So come be with us. It's the same message supposedly going to be on Sunday morning, which will be live streamed. Saturday night will not be live streamed. And on Sunday, the 21st, that's a great day. It's a lot of reasons it's a great day. I'm not going to go into that. But talk about exciting. I'm excited, and I hope you're excited too. It's what we've been waiting for, to come back together, to see each other. As we begin, I want to tell you, we have waited. We have planned, we have prepared, we put everything in place for you. We've made major changes. The building will be ready, the atmosphere will be ready, the worship will be ready, the pastors will be ready, plug, youth, children, the altar team, everyone will be ready, and we're already waiting for you. Are you ready? Let's reopen, and let's reopen well. Now, I want to give you a scripture because I want to make sure you understand that these things were not done just to be done. Proverbs 11, 10 through 14 says, when it goes well for good people, the whole town cheers. This is the Message version. When it goes badly for bad people, the town celebrates. When right living people bless the city, it flourishes. Evil talk turns into a ghost town in no time. Mean-spirited slander is heartless. Quiet discretion accompanies good sense. A gadabout gossip can't be trusted with a secret, but someone of integrity won't violate a confidence. Without good direction, people lose their way. The more wise counsel you follow, the better your chances. We're following wise counsel now. Why we're waiting for 2 Sundays? I'm sure that's going to be a question that you're asking. And I put this at the back end so that I could be able to do some frequently asked questions type thing. This is part of the plan. The leadership and I have met, and we have always said that let's shoot for the 21st of June, and that's the goal that we have, and it's amazing how everything worked out. There's no need for us to rush, considering all the many things we've had to go through and all the many thoughts that are going through the people's minds in the church and in our community. Many may want to come, but I want you to be cognizant of why you're coming. If you still feel sick, stay home. You still watch us on live, but I want you to know we're preparing for you. We want the plan to work, and therefore we must be ready for the changes that are effective for that. Many changes. No touching, no hugging. All these things, you got to wear masks. All those things are still in there. We've got to clean before you come and clean after you come. There's no rush. We want to make sure we do this and do this well. Everything must be worked out. Why? This is for your good, my good, all our good. Think of this as caring for you in such a way that you're a family member who we haven't seen in such a long time. You've given us notice that you're coming, and you are excited to come see us. We're excited for you to come visit us. What would you do if that was your house? You clean the house top to bottom. You do everything you need to do. You make sure the aesthetics on the outside look great. You would be prepared. When I was in Alaska, my mother-in-law and her sister-in-law were coming to visit when Kim was born. I put a big sign in the garage that said, welcome. We cleaned the house, mowed the lawn, make sure everything was pristine. That's what we want for you. We want you to feel like there's no other place you'd rather be than this home right here. Bethel is blessed to have some amazing servant leaders in our church, and they're working right now to make this happen. From parking lot to mask to bathroom use, water, entrance and exit, exit after you, cleaning before you come, cleaning when you come. We want everything to be as good as it can be. I want you to come back. As a matter of fact, I want you to come back today, but that wouldn't be right. Let's use wise counsel. Some things, like you, like me, like our getting together, are worth the wait. This is really worth the wait. You'll be receiving more information from me in the coming weeks for what we're going to have for the 14th and what we're going to have for the 20th and the 21st. That's our amazing weekend. Let's be a part of it. Let me give you this one last thing. I know I say that all the time. They always get me about that. But let me give you one last thing. The favorite son turned hated one by his brothers to slave, to prisoner, to second in command. Joseph, he had to wait. As a matter of fact, he was waiting on a number of things. He was waiting for vindication. He was waiting to get injustice taken care of. He's waiting for freedom. And in Genesis 37 to 46, you will see he had to wait to see his dreams fulfilled when he was reunited with his family. That's what we're waiting on, to be reunited with you. I am so blessed to be your pastor. You have no idea how much I pray for you. Every day I come into this place, I pray for you. As you notice the things that are happening and the changes that we've made, one of the greatest changes that can be made is that we still want to push Jesus even harder and let him be the central focus of all that we do. I bless you. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Stay with us, stay focused with us, and let's get this worked out together. We can't wait to see you. We can't wait to see you. God bless you. Thank you very much.